This week from Crumbl Cookies, Kevin and I are going to be trying the sea salt toffee, peanut butter cookies and cream, wedding cake, French toast, and pistachio gelato featuring Muddy Bites. So last week I put a poll up on the community page. So if you go to my YouTube channel, there's things at the top that say videos and shorts and live, and one of those is community. So there was a poll, and the poll says, for future Crumbl cookie reviews, would you rather see us weigh the cookies, review the mini size and the regular cookies? Would you rather us weigh the cookies and the regular cookies but no minis? Would you rather us do the mini plus regular with no weighing, or go back to the old way with no minis and no weighing? So 60% said they wanted to see us go back to the old way, which, thank you, we appreciate that, because we were spending money buying these minis.
Money and time, extra time.
Yeah, to buy these minis, and clearly you all found it unnecessary, and it was fun for us to weigh them just to see, but most of you didn't think it's necessary to weigh them at all. You don't care. So
it's going to vary though so much. You're going to be under, you're going to be over. It's really kind of a random thing.
Right.
So it's interesting to know that
it is
off,
interesting, yeah. But it didn't matter ultimately to people. So 60% said go back to the old way. 21% said do the minis and the regular, but don't weigh them. Yeah. And then 12% said weigh them, do everything. Weigh them, do the minis, do the regulars. And then 6% said weigh cookies plus the regulars and no minis. Yeah. So 60% of the people wanted us to go back to the old way. So that is what we have done this week. Of course, I've told you before, if our video's late, it's because they're late. So this morning, they were an hour late. They opened the doors at 8 o'clock. The French toast cookie was not ready until 9. So there is some management issues at our Crumbl, period. That's what it is. And they cannot get it together. And it is so frustrating. It's very frustrating.
I mean, if we lived within 5 minutes, it wouldn't be that big a deal. But I mean, it would still be annoying, but it wouldn't be that big a deal. But
yeah, it's very frustrating. And so anyway, they were $15.99 for the 4-pack, and then $4.49 for that one. But it's the same price.
Yeah, it's the regular price. They didn't add additional prices just because it's bigger or whatever.
Right. So the subtotal before taxes, fees, all that stuff is $20.48 for what you see here.
Yeah. You have to add whatever, tip,
tax, all that stuff. So the first one we're going to be trying is the sea salt toffee. It includes toffee, milk chocolate chips, unsweetened chocolate, and it's topped with a little bit of sea salt. And it's a thick cookie.
Mm-hmm. I got a piece of toffee in mine, and it's very crunchy. It's nice and crunchy.
That is hands down the best sea salt toffee cookie I've ever had from Crumbl.
Mm-hmm. It's very good, and the texture, they got it really nice because it's kind of soft and gooey. Not quite like gooey, underdone, but it's just like really soft. Mm-hmm. And then you get the caramel and the crunchy toffee. It's nice. I didn't necessarily get salt, but I don't actually see salt, but it's really nice flavor.
I wanted to finish it.
I finished one too.
It is buttery.
Mm-hmm. It's very buttery.
But what the huge difference is for me is the toffee. Mm-hmm. So normally the toffee, I don't know about your location, but at our location, we've never really gotten hunks that I recall. And for it to have a hunk of the toffee and it to have that crunchy texture, I don't remember that ever being the case before. That to me would be a 5 out of 5 cookie.
It's really, really good. They did a good job. Yeah.
Because it is so buttery, and you really get the sea salt and the toffee or the toffee's the number 1 flavor in that.
You get a little salt. I don't know if they sprinkled any on top. I think there's salt in it, but I don't see any on top.
It's supposed to have it. It says milk chocolate chips and unsweetened chocolate. I get a little bitty bit of the milk chocolate, but I'm not complaining.
The main flavor.
Yeah, I'm not complaining because I love the toffee.
I just pulled it up.
It's a terrific cookie. It really is. I hope yours is made just like this one.
Yeah, it's really good.
Then we have the peanut butter cookies and cream. It's chocolate and peanut butter with cookies and cream bits. Yeah.
That's peanut butter bits is what it looks like to me.
It's nice and thick.
Get some chocolate crumbs in there. That is a very dark chocolate cookie.
Mm-hmm. I do taste peanut butter.
Yeah, it's almost pushed out by the darker chocolate. It's there, but it's just like that dark chocolate's edging up to kind of push it out of the way.
There were tons of peanut butter chips in mine. And so you absolutely taste those peanut butter chips.
Like I said, I don't get the cookies and cream bits though.
I don't either. The cookies and cream, it's like we got chocolate
peanut butter.
We got like a chocolate peanut butter cookie. I don't get any cookies and cream whatsoever.
I don't want to cut it again because we want to take a picture, but
like it's almost like they forgot the cookies and cream part.
Yeah,
I just don't get that.
Yeah, it's mostly a dark chocolate cookie with some peanut butter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which they've had before, and it seems like that cookie. It does not have ours. Does not have anything to do with cookies and cream.
Doesn't seem like it.
Mm-mm.
No.
It's just peanut butter and chocolate. But I do like the peanut butter chips because they put tons.
They did. They put a lot of them.
This one is so pretty. It's very, very pretty. And I know we've had it before because this one is called Wedding Cake. And it's a vanilla bean sugar cookie with vanilla and raspberry cream cheese frosting, and it has white pearls. And I've said in the past during videos that the raspberry always surprises me for wedding cake, but then a lot of you have left comments that you had raspberry in your wedding cake, and that just surprises me because I don't think I've ever been to a wedding that's used raspberry.
Maybe if you had a spring wedding or something, that fresh berry.
I don't know. I don't know. Well, if I was to have a wedding cake, I would be thinking, of course, it should be the bride and groom's decision. It should be your decision as a couple. What's your favorite? But when you know you're feeding a bunch of people, I would be more like getting like just plain vanilla because I would want to please everybody. And so it wouldn't be about me. It would be about whoever else is coming. So I don't think I would ever have done the raspberry.
I've seemed like I've heard of people doing raspberry though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I tried to make sure I got you some white and raspberry swirled together.
In the last wedding we went to, I really don't even remember having a piece of cake.
We had a piece, but I don't remember what it was.
Did we?
Mm-hmm.
I literally don't remember having a piece of cake at that
Maybe
wedding.
we did.
At Jennifer's wedding?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember having a piece of
I don't
cake.
know that we did.
I don't think we did.
I know we ate the...
We ate, but I don't remember having cake.
And I remember them cutting the cake.
Mm-hmm. But then there was a horde of people.
There was a lot of people.
And I don't know that we went and got cake.
I don't think we did. Now that you're thinking, now that you mention it.
Mm-mm.
I like that cookie. The cookie itself is just a sugar cookie to me. What's it supposed to be?
Vanilla bean.
It's just, vanilla bean sugar. I could see that. Just a regular sugar cookie kind of flavor.
The cookie, honestly, is just very, very plain. It's honestly kind of dry. To me, look how dry
it's very big, too.
Yeah.
Very thick.
It's kind of dry. It's okay, the cookie.
Yeah, it's a holder for the frosting.
It's a holder for the frosting. Like, I could take my finger right now and
just eat the frosting.
Just eat the frosting. And those little pearls on top, it's nice.
Yeah, I thought they were going to be hard.
That's what I was afraid of. I was afraid they were going to be the hard ones that you have to like a little mini jawbreaker or something.
They're not.
They're not. They're just crunchy.
I didn't even get that much crunch from them.
Yeah, they're a little bit of crunchy,
Just a
but
little
they're
bit.
not hard to eat at all.
No.
But the whole reason you're getting that cookie is just for the frosting.
Yeah, and it's a really nice raspberry without being like an overpowering raspberry.
Yeah, but
So-
that's the main flavor. That is what you taste is raspberry.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to be vanilla and raspberry. It's pretty much a raspberry.
Yeah, now the slice I got you was probably a
Has
little
a-
bit more purple. Mine was a little
There
bit
you
more
go.
of the white, but I was still raspberry.
Yeah.
Even though mine was mostly white.
Honestly, I enjoyed the frosting much more than the cookie itself.
Yeah, the cookie
though.
was just-
It's just kind of plain. It's just there, you know?
Okay.
It's like you have to get the cookie to get the frosting. Okay, this one is French toast. This is the one that
Was not right.
caused them to be an hour late.
I'm just going to spread this, whatever.
This one, they use a yellow cake mix to make this. Unsweetened applesauce is in this.
Okay.
Cinnamon, buttercream, syrup, and powdered sugar.
We've had people make cakes with applesauce, and they're not very good.
Unsweetened applesauce. Well, maybe this, I don't know if you'll be able to tell with all that stuff
I know.
on top.
What is on top you ate now?
Buttercream,
Okay.
syrup.
Buttercream, syrup, and powdered sugar. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The powdered sugar is just something they sprinkle on when you order it.
This, by the way, is not a cookie at all. It is a cake.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
This is 100% a piece of cake. So I don't know if they call this a cookie, but it should not be called a cookie. It should be called
No,
a
it's just
cake.
called French cake. That reminds me of something else.
What?
Maybe like a coffee cake or something like that. That flavor.
It's kind of dry.
It's slightly dry, but I do like it once you get all the frosting and stuff in there. It's actually not too bad. I ate some of just the edge.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad cake. It tastes like a, what did you said it was like a box cake.
It
mix.
uses a yellow cake mix and unsweetened applesauce.
No.
It is a drier cake. I do think it's on the dry side. The only I do like the cinnamon because it's not overpowering cinnamon, but you do get the cinnamon. The syrup, there was so little syrup that I wouldn't have even known there was syrup on it, to be honest. I'm sure it's adding some sweetness, but mainly it's the buttercream that you're tasting on top. The butter, just like with the wedding, the reason you would get that wedding cookie is for the frosting. The only reason I would get that is for the buttercream on top, because truthfully that cake is kind of dry.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. I don't mind it, but
I don't mind it, but it is kind of dry.
you could probably make something similar to that at home.
At home. Yeah, I think you could do that at home, and yeah.
Because it looks like it's very little like syrup drizzled over it. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
we
I thought
didn't.
that
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't have known there was syrup on it
Yeah.
because there's so little syrup that it's like, I don't know why. I guess so they can call it French toast. Now this one I do not get the name at all. They're calling it gelato.
It's just because it looks like it's a scoop of gelato on top. That's why.
Pistachio Gelato featuring Muddy Bites. This one uses a pistachio jello pudding mix. So it has pistachio jello pudding mix. It has some almonds in there. It has some pistachios in there, some pistachio flavoring, and it's topped with a Muddy Bites waffle cone, which we're not going to eat. We're interested in the pistachio cookie.
Yeah, I mean it's just a regular. It's more for decoration.
And this one, it's in like a little tart shell, and so I actually had to get the cookie scoop to get this one out of the box because I didn't want it to break.
And just in case you hear it, they're mowing next door. So I don't know if you can hear it or not, but just wanted to tell you if you could.
If we had been on time, they wouldn't have been mowing next door.
I like the texture of the cookie itself. It's kind of soft. Really doesn't have a lot of flavor though. I don't even like pistachio, and I don't really even taste pistachio.
Honestly, it tastes like, I know it says pistachio flavoring, but it tastes a lot like almond flavor to me.
But it doesn't even have that really nice cherry flavor from the almond.
No, it doesn't. I don't really care for this at all. It's very
I don't think it's bad.
plain. It's just plain.
I don't think it's
I'm
bad.
gonna pick this up and I'm gonna lick this off my finger.
I cleaned the knife
and if
off.
you
a
don't
while
want
ago,
to
so-
see it, then just click off the video now because it's happening.
I cleaned the knife off from that buttercream a while ago, so it's okay. It's almost like a whipped cream almost.
There's nothing.
It's nothing there.
There's nothing there. That does not taste like pistachio at all. When you eat just that part, it has almost no flavor at all.
It's like a whipped cream to me. It tastes. It had the texture of whipped cream, like it's really whipped up.
Yeah, I do not like the texture.
And it's just, yeah, it's not much flavor.
I don't.
You taste the cookie more than the actual stuff.
That's a waste of $4.40.
That's what I'm thinking.
That is a total waste of money.
I don't dislike it. It doesn't.
I dislike it.
It doesn't taste bad, but I like it. I dislike is the amount of money you're paying for nothing.
For nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, you're really just not getting anything.
No, I don't like that whipped texture. I don't know.
It's whipped cream, basically.
Yeah, it feels cheap. It feels cheaper. Anytime they use whipped cream and stuff like that, it's like...
I think the same thing about Walmart cakes, though. When they use whipped
whipped cream,
really?
it's like, yeah, you're cheaping, you're going the cheap route. That's cheapening out, you know? That's what they've done with this cookie. They've taken the cheap way out. They're not using the high dollar ingredients, and it doesn't taste like anything. And I think, personally, the cookie itself was kind of pasty.
It was kind of soft. I didn't mind the cookie itself.
It's kind of pasty, which I should have known that when I took it out. I had to take it out of the box. It's very soft. Yeah, I just don't like it at all.
Most of these cookies that are in like the little pie shape, they are kind of whipped inside. The filling is usually a whipped kind of filling.
Yeah, I'm surprised they put that out, because I'm surprised that whoever tastes their cookies thought that was good enough to go out. And it has absolutely nothing to do with gelato at all. That name is just, you know.
No, it kind of looks like an ice cream cone. That's it.
I don't like it.
You know, they have test kits. They took these cookies out on test kitchen locations and get feedback.
They're lying.
Well, I'm assuming they get feedback. Or they could just be going by how many they sell. And if you saw it, you would think, oh, that's really good. But if they don't ask for feedback, then it doesn't do.
Yeah, see, I don't know how that works. I don't know how the test kitchen works.
Because we did a test kitchen. They never asked us what we thought about it.
What did we do?
There was something they did a test cookie here of.
Really?
I thought so.
Oh,
I could be wrong.
I don't remember that at all.
I thought they did a test flavor, but I could be completely wrong.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
I don't like that one. I wouldn't get that one.
And that's the new one this week.
Yeah, I wouldn't get that one. The French toast.
It's nothing. The flavor's nothing. It's just, it's a bunch of nothing, and it's pasty.
The French toast is okay. I mean, if you really want a cake with some frosting.
When the video's over, we'll eat the buttercream off the top, and then the rest will go in the garbage.
The sweetest one is probably, honestly, it might be the toffee one.
I love the toffee.
The toffee's pretty sweet, too.
I'm crazy about the toffee.
If it wasn't for that frosting on top of that one, I would definitely say the toffee. But that frosting, I think, pushes it.
The only redeeming thing about the wedding is the frosting.
Yeah,
the cookie itself is very, very plain. Very plain.
Kind of like the French toast.
Yes.
And the chocolate one was okay, but it didn't remind us of cookies and cream. So
no, not at all. I don't know where they're getting cookies and cream bits in that, because that's not at all.
It kind of looks like a cookie texture on top. It's got that grainy kind of powdery texture, but that's it.
No. So we both agree we're never getting the pistachio.
The only one I would actually buy, well, there's two I would actually buy. One would be the toffee for sure.
That'd be my
number one. And I would get the cookies and cream because it was a nice chocolate peanut butter cookie, but that's it.
If we weren't doing these reviews, the only one I would get would be the toffee.
Yeah.
I would not buy any of the other ones.
I probably wouldn't.
The only reason we're buying them is because of these reviews for you all. Otherwise, I would just get the toffee.
Yeah.
So which do you think is the sweetest?
Like I said, it would probably, if it wasn't for the frosting, it would be the toffee one. But since this does have all that frosting on it, I'm going to say the wedding. That's only because the frosting.
And the least sweet.
The least anything is that pistachio.
It's the pistachio.
It really has nothing.
It's a complete failure. I mean,
if you're looking for real sweetness, the chocolate one does not have really a lot of sweetness to it at all.
Yeah.
But
and that French toast is a cake. If you're looking for a cookie, then that's a cake. It's a slice of cake. It is not a cookie whatsoever.
I hate to say this, you can go to Little Debbie's and go buy a whole box of.
I would buy the Hostess.
Cakes.
I like the Hostess coffee cakes.
Coffee cakes. Yeah.
I would rather have those Hostess coffee. They're so good,
Crumbl.
and they have the little crumble on top. Even though that has buttercream, those still are better than that French toast.
Yeah, you can go buy a whole box of those.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. So let us know, please. Let us know what you're getting this week. It'll be interesting to see. I can't wait to see what you all think if you buy that pistachio. I don't recommend it though, because you're gonna be sorry.
Unless your location has more or something.
Yeah, then they're not following then somebody's not following the recipe.
Either ours or theirs.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't ours, but yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. So, yeah, I'll have pictures for you at the end. I'll have all the nutritional information and all that stuff for you at the end. And thanks for watching.